Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and this is...
El Toro.
That's my husband, Brian. And it's Friday, so we're here for another Poor Decisions with Brian.
It's been a long time since we've made poor decisions.
Let's a while.
Double it up tonight. So, we've got two different poor decisions. We have a very brief Erin Smells. I like the name. I'm going to keep using it. And then I think we have a box opening.
I do. I got some of the new yarn from Joann. Our store didn't have it, so I had to order it. And I'm excited to get a look at it. So we'll take a look at that too.
Awesome. Well, so I have some scents that got sprayed on tester strips.
Sounds good.
And I'm curious to get your feelings on them. The first one was picked out by your daughter. I have absolutely no idea what it's called. She drenched the strip in scent and I think got a lot on your pillow. So I hope that you like it.
Sounds good.
So if you guys don't know, I'm trying to wear a different smell every single day for the entire year. So I've bought a lot of like little samples and tiny vials of stuff. And it's actually been a really fun challenge.
I can tell you the sprayer says geranium pour monsieur.
Geranium for men.
It smells floral.
I thought it smelled a little minty.
Yeah, there's some mint in there. It's fine. It kind of smells like soap.
I agree. It smelled like ivory soap to me. Which you can smell like a lot worse things than ivory.
I mean, it's not bad.
Ivory soap. All right. What do you think of that one? The next two are from my very favorite perfumer named Erin Hughes, who I think is awesome.
Nope, I don't like that one. It's like musky and that's not what I like. But I know that's what he likes. So he sprays his those, blah, 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 blah. He sprays those on right before he leaves for work and then goes off about his day. I'm guessing this is the one you were telling me about, but I don't smell it at all.
Oh, this is raw cherry here.
Oh, that's the cherry one? I don't smell cherry at all.
Oh, really? To me, it's very cherry sweet. That one is his most famous offering. How would you think of that?
It is not my cup of tea, but...
But it's not particularly offensive or dirty in any way.
No, this is one of the ones with the bad names.
It's one with a bad name, which for no reason, other than like marketing. Like it smells totally fine. Anyway, that was a very exciting effort of Erin Smells.
That was. I like the first one the best.
Yeah, I really like Erin Hughes. I think he makes great fragrances. This is called Raw Cherry. It smells, to me, it smells a lot like cherries. And
I didn't smell that at all.
And then this one, whose name I won't repeat, but you can look up Erin Hughes, offensive name, and find it. And it smells very, again, very clean and soapy.
Not to me.
Not to you?
No, it smells musky and ucky.
Oh, it's definitely built with white musks, that's for sure. Anyway, musky and ucky, not Erin's thing.
Nope.
We've established that. So, Geranium pour monsieur, the winner of the bunch.
For me. But
For
again,
you. I thought they were all three very good. I was surprised by how good this one was, I thought. And I guess we're lucky that this is the one that got spread all over the room by our lovely daughter. Who,
she's a helper.
by the way, I just spent nearly 2 hours in her room trying to get her to fall asleep before asking my wife for assistance. And 3.1 minutes later, my wife leaves the room with a sleeping child. So, parenting.
That's right.
I like to think I wore her out.
Probably did.
All she did was wear me out. Okay, are we ready to open some boxes?
We are. So like I said, this is from Joann's. So it's mostly the new yarn. There was some other sale yarn because I will buy up to free shipping every time. So I had to throw a little extra in for free shipping.
So you bought more than you needed.
You know exactly what I do, and you encourage me to do it. So don't act all offended or confused.
I mean, look, it's an arbitrage opportunity, right? When shipping's like $25 and free shipping starts at $100, There ain't no reason to spend 80.
Right.
That's just silly. I'm always amazed.
Kidding me. So look at the size of this box. Look at this box. We all know Joann is ridiculous in their
this is
shipping.
an awesome box. Nice big box. What do you have in there? You have like a stereo system?
This is the contents of the box. It's literally half full.
Well, there you have it. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Poor Decisions with Brian, where we look at mostly empty boxes.
So here are
Those are some big kids right there.
This is new. This is some of the new stuff. And then I also got 2 mandala bonus bundles because I already had one of these. And Jenna from Jenna Stitches was saying that she likes to make the hooked on sunshine blankets, and it takes her 6 mandala cakes, but the bonus bundles are 2 mandala cakes, so it should just take 3 bonus bundles. So now I have 3 of the Centaur. I think these are Centaur. Yep, 3 of the Centaur bonus bundles, and my plan is at some point to make a hooked on sunshine blanket with it.
What is a bonus bundle?
It's basically a mandala cake that's twice as big. It's a bonus yarn. Bonus.
And that's called a Centaur?
This is the colorway name is Centaur.
Like that. Horse on the bottom, all man on top.
That's right. So what I don't remember is for these new ones, what any of the prices are. These are ridiculously overpriced at Joann's. Do not buy them unless they are on deep, deep sale. With sale, discount, you know, like I had the extra bonus coupon on top of it. I got these for somewhere around $8 a piece, which is about the max I would pay for them.
Why is that? There seems like there's a lot of yarn there.
It is a lot of yarn, and it's very nice yarn. I like it. But they try to sell these at like $16.99 a piece, and that's far too expensive. It's a 3-weight yarn. You get like 1,000. Yeah, it's 1,181 yards, which is a lot of yarn. I'm not saying that's not a lot of yarn, but when you can buy ones half the size at Walmart for $5 a piece, paying $16 for one of these,
Sure.
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
3/4 of a mile worth of yarn.
It's a lot of yarn. I'm not saying it isn't a lot of yarn, and if you love it and you need it, I'm not saying it's not worth the $16.99. I'm just saying I would not pay that much for it.
Why? So can I ask you one other question about
Yep.
it? Did they? So you said it comes in a smaller cake. Because it's the giant cake, did they at all change how the color is inked on the yarn? Because, like, we almost the record gets bigger.
I believe the stripes are longer in each one, so
Sure.
you get the color repetition. So I don't think the striping is the same length as it would be on a smaller cake. But I haven't measured it out. That's just my belief from looking at it.
So the yellow bit's twice as long because there's twice as much there.
But it isn't that there's just then 2 yellow bits. It's just one bigger yellow bit.
One bigger yellow bit. There's got to be an off-color joke there. I just can't find it right now. Yellow. That's the off-color joke. Can we talk about this?
Absolutely. There you go.
This is the size of a baby. Like, if someone handed this to me, like, congratulations.
This would be twice the weight of your baby because this is over a pound of yarn. Wait, no. Our babies were 8 pounds. Never mind. I was just thinking of the ounces. Never mind. I have given birth twice.
You were pretty drugged up in that moment, to be fair.
So, Big Twist has come out with their own pound, and I wanted to see what it was like. So, it's 100% acrylic. It says more than a pound on it. Big Twist Value Pound Plus. It's 1,093 yards, 17.6 ounces, 1,000 meters, 500 grams. So.
Did you say value pound?
I said value pound plus multiple times. They say it's a medium weight 4. They want 5mm knitting needles and a 5mm crochet hook. Machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry flat. It's a value acrylic. I would wager it will be fine in the dryer. Yep. What's up? What were you going to say?
I was going to ask if you like it when it's a pounder.
I like when they are large balls of yarn because it is less joining when you're doing a larger project.
That makes sense.
This color is purple. It feels just fine. It feels a little smaller than the Big Twist value. I'd have to get using it, but yeah, it feels like it's on the thinner size of a 4, maybe more like Line Brand Pound of Love. You know, those aren't quite 4 weights. But yeah, so I got one in this purple color.
My ball's blue.
Indeed it is. And that's a nice royal blue color.
My goal is to like break you tonight. You totally lose it.
That's right.
And
then, so as Joann normally does, they shipped this in 3 boxes. Can I have my scissors?
Because why not? Here are your safety scissors,
Yeah, I
my
mean,
love.
they could have, that one box was just half full, and they only sent, and they had sent 2 more boxes.
So how much were the pound thingies?
I don't remember, but I do recall they were on, I believe they were $11.99 full price. I got them, sale price was $8.99.
Okay, so something under $10.
Yeah. So yeah, probably had an extra discount on top of that because that is how I roll. So yeah.
I mean, you know,
Which I mean, I think that's fair. That's about what I'm willing to pay for any of the pounders. The Caron 1 pounds, the Line Brand Pound of Love. I just said that. I couldn't remember it. Okay.
can I say one thing before you go on the next box?
Yep.
You know, I did, there's a bit of a series I did on gift giving last year, kind of lead up to the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for $10, for less than $10, you could buy somebody 2 of those, be out for less than a 20, and like make somebody's day. That's pretty awesome. That's well priced.
Make a gigantic blanket with 2 of those. You could make, I mean, one of those makes a sweater for most people. So
as she looks at her oversized husband.
No, I mean it does not. It's not enough for a sweater for myself either. But so if you're not on the fluffy end, then yes. And we're talking about fluffy. I got, again, to get up to the price point, I got a couple of the Caron Halos. The I haven't had this colorway and I've been looking at it and I quite liked it. I think this was Cranberry Frost. Yep, Cranberry Frost. So these they have priced at $9.99, but they've been on sale lately for $4.99. So I figured, I thought it would be something good for bingo.
Is there something odd in the yarn?
It's very fuzzy.
Well, no, I understand that, but that they have elected to put a smaller band down here on the circle and a larger band up here, basically.
This is where it's joined. So if you were to move this, this is where you're supposed to split it to start working with it. So right there, it's joined.
Oh
So
my
that's where you
God.
cut it.
If you cut this, oh, can I please cut one?
Why do you want to cut it? Oh, you want to make horns. Yep, saw that one coming. Okay, so here's another one of the newbies. Oh, I do want to say, in this order, I did not get any of the new KNC little thin yarn that just came out. They did have that at my local Joann's. I saw it, and I thought it was pretty, but the only thing I could think was socks, and I've just bought a lot of sock yarn recently. I didn't want to buy any more sock yarn, so I didn't. But what I did buy was some of this panoramic. So this is one of the new ones. This, oh, we're really far
Wow,
away.
this is really soft.
This is very soft. It's a sport weight, so it's a 2. It's thin.
Really? It seems like a 2.4. Like it's on the way to being a 3.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good 2.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good 2. It's very soft. 656 yards in this cake, and it's 5.3 ounces. 600 meters, 150 grams. It's 100% premium acrylic. Can you hold yours maybe closer to the camera so they can see? It's kind of marly with a couple of other, like the base is like a pumpkin-y orange. And then it's got like a darker orange twined around it, and then like a I don't know if it's white or cream, but a lighter color. And I think it's really pretty. This is soft. I'm excited. I would like to make myself a top with this.
Well, perfect, because it says with 3 skeins, you can make a top.
That was my hope.
Look. Woo!
Whoa, that was fun.
Didn't spend like a top.
And then I also got this colorway because I couldn't decide. But I only got 2 of these. So this is the same, except this one. This color is mint. I didn't read the colorway name on this one.
Clementine.
The orange one. Clementine. That's a pretty name. And a pretty yarn. So yes, specs are all the same, except this one has like a minty color as the base, and then there's a darker, and then the white thread kind of woven through to give it a bit of a marly look. And maybe there's a third green in there. Is there kind of a sagey green, or are my eyes playing tricks on me?
There's at least 3 colors of green. Like, because if you look right here, there's a dark, there's a lighter, and then there's that.
There is, yeah.
Yeah. Why is it called Ma'int? Seems like a weird color name.
That's right, it is.
But again, super duper soft.
It's
I like
very
these.
soft. I'm
It would make a nice
excited to
pillow.
give that a try. And then the rest of my order came in this third box.
A box of reasonableness.
Well, 2 of the boxes were this size.
So what's going to be in that box? Like 3 thumbtacks and a roll of Scotch tape?
Well, there's one more. So we just did Panorama. There's another one. I think it's called Vista. And then they had a hand-dyed cotton. But they only had that as a limit of you could buy 1 of each colorway. And they only had 2 colorways available when I got there. So we'll have to see. Ooh! We got dunnage in this one.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So what we got here is a 3rd color of panoramic, because apparently I forgot. This one is pink, and the colorway is pink.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be like rose or something. But yeah, it's a medium pink kind of base with a darker pink and a lighter pink and then a white.
It's
marled in together. Premium acrylic. It's
pink.
very soft. It's very nice.
It is. I still continue to like it. It looks nice.
It is. So I believe these were full price $8.99, on sale $6.99 per ball. And then the other new big twist is this Vista.
What? Is that really thin yarn?
This is very thin. This is going to be a 1 weight. So yeah, this is a super fine one. I don't like the feel of this. It's 56% cotton, 35% acrylic, 9% polyamide. That's why it's the cotton. It's kind of it's not the softest cotton I've ever felt. 705 yards, 5.3 ounces, 645 meters, 150 grams. Yep.
I'm going to hold this up. Look at that. Look at the beautiful gray, the kind of reds and pinks in there. We're going to pause a moment and give you an opportunity to guess what this is called from a colorway standpoint.
So for knitting needles, they want 2.75 millimeters, and the same for crochet hooks. Machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble, dry flat, #1 super fine. And Brian, do you want to reveal the colorway name? It's pretty. We don't have very good light here in the dining room, so I don't know if you're getting colors very well.
It's pretty. Yes. It's pretty. But it's not starfish.
Yeah, the colorway is
There's
starfish.
no starfish in the ocean, love, that has these colors.
I didn't name it. I got it because I thought it was kind of pretty looking. And then I got another colorway here.
This is more starfish colored than that last one.
Well, this one is driftwood.
No, that's not what driftwood looks like.
No, I would agree, but it's kind of got a taupey tan kind of a charcoal gray, two colors of orange, maybe a rust in there. It's pretty. Again, I'm not, maybe I'll have to use it and see. Which colorway of this do you like better, honey? Color, not name. Just if you look at the colors, which color do you think is prettiest?
It depends on for what and for whom. Obviously the starfish, being pink and gray is not a color that appeals to me. If I'm personally, I think it would be really cute on bingo. So I'm going to say the driftwood appeals a little bit more, because it's just a little bit more unisex.
Sure.
I would have to say they work up. I'm a little, like, I can see how the starfish one, and again, I'm going to hold it up so everybody can kind of see. I can see how those would work up and be very, very pretty. I'm kind of having a bit of a hard time on this one. Like imagining it in my mind. Yeah,
with it being a one weight, I think this would be, what is there in there? Cotton acrylic, 9% polyamide.
What's polyamide?
It's basically acrylic.
Something we dump in the ocean to make starfish look like this.
I mean, so one weight, you think socks. This would either be a sock or a shawl.
Sure.
For me,
would you knit me a crop top out of it?
We got 1,400 yards to try.
I know a one weight takes a little bit extra to make things, because you're getting less.
You get little less yardage, a little less bang for each of your stitches because you're using a smaller hook. Thinner yarn, smaller hook, smaller stitches, smaller item.
Let's stop there on the smaller.
Okay, so.
Sorry, chums. Yeah.
First impressions, I'm not impressed with this. But we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind as I use it. You never know.
Do a review of it when you have a chance to touch a little bit more.
So these are the two hand dyes I was able to get. So this is the KNC, which stands for Knit and Crochet. It's one of Joann's.
It's a house brand, right?
As well. So this is hand dyed. It's 94% cotton, 6% Lurex. It's got a lovely, very pretty shine on it. It's a fingering weight. It's 437 yards, 3.52 ounces, 400 meters, 100 grams. This is very pretty.
And what's the name on that one?
Mine is Candy Pink. It wants you to use a 3mm knitting needle and a 3.5mm crochet hook, and it's a super fine one. Like I said, fingering weight.
Mine has a lot more variety in color. You'll see purples and orange, sparkles, greens, yellows all through there. And mine is appropriately named Unicorn.
That's right. I knew one of them was named Unicorn, but I thought it was this one when I pulled it out. That's very pretty. The yellow is very spring-like.
And it's very, very sparkly.
It is. I like the sparkle on this. I think this is pretty. I'm going to be honest, rubbing my finger on it, I can feel the Lurex, which is the sparkle thread. But when you work it up, I don't think it's going to be that apparent once it's worked up. What do you think, honey?
I agree. But the colors are really pretty. Those are very nice. I'm a little curious how they produce the hand dyed. If they went for a much more limited run and really went, all in on a hand created product, or if they went for something a little bit more mass marketed and just, had somebody stick their hand in a vat and kind of swish it around and call them that hand dyed or something.
It could be. I mean, this is a premium yarn. It's all hanked up and fancy.
How much was that?
I do not recall the price. I believe it was on sale for like $8.99.
Yeah, I mean, but sub $30.
Yeah, I mean, it nowhere touches the price that we pay for, Malabrigo or you get Manos del Uruguay quite a bit.
I like Manos del Uruguay.
Yeah,
I just like
it's much
saying
cheaper
Uruguay.
than that. Uruguay. But yeah, I think it's
like Renaissance.
It's very pretty.
To produce that at the price point of $8.99 is actually very impressive. Because it means that their material costs are probably a third.
I mean, this is cotton. It's not the superfine merino wool you'd find in the Malabrigos or the Manos de Uruguay. So that is going to bring it down in price a little bit. But with cotton, you also have to use different dyes. I don't know tons about dyeing yarn, but I do know wool takes one type of dye, cotton will accept a different type of dye, and then acrylic you can dye, and it takes different types of dye.
We can take a couple of your t-shirts and a couple of sweaters and the kids and try experiments to see which one stick.
We totally can. Or we could probably watch somebody like Chemnitz on YouTube here. And
oh, like an expert.
Yeah, somebody who knows what they're doing. I'm totally blanking on her name. Melissa.
Crochets with Love?
No. Crochet in Agreement. She does a lot of dyeing of yarn as well. And they're very nice. They do hand dyes. Thriss would probably know as well. Thriss and Stitches. Daniel, Pawply Guys. And I know Gary at Urban Yarn has experimented with a lot of dye. But he likes to, he just plays in his kitchen and like will purposely use the wrong type of dye for the product to see how it adheres and see, you know, what kind of effect it gets. Yeah.
I like that.
Which is cool.
Yeah, hey.
I mean, he's just doing it to play with, you know, make things for himself, and he's often over dyeing. So yeah, fun to experiment.
What's over dyeing mean? That sounds like some sort of dramatic
end to Hamlet. You take a
Hamlet.
yarn that's already been dyed and re-dye it.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
You just change the characteristics a bit.
There you go.
But anyway, so, you know, I'm not going to keep all of this. So, the unicorn hand-dyed.
Ooh.
The, Brian's blue ball.
Hey.
The pink. Oh, this is a very... Okay, yep. We're going with it. The pink... What was the name of this one? Panoramic. I am very impressed with this. I am excited to work this up.
That's very nice.
And the starfish, the offensive starfish, Vista, are all on offer here tonight.
Ooh.
So if you would like to win this assortment of new yarns from Joann, so you too can try them.
Ooh. Can people bid? Like, I'll bid 5 bags of Doritos for Brian. I'll bid 10 bags of Doritos for Brian.
No, they're going to comment down below. But first, this is going to be open worldwide, void where prohibited.
No North Korea. We bought it with our own money.
We bought it with our own money. Sorry, I'm looking at the weight, wondering if we're going to get into the priority shipping international. Are we over 4 pounds? No, surely we aren't, right?
You're close.
100 grams. So 400 grams. That's plus another 700 grams.
1,100 grams.
1100. We're fine.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, this one was 500 grams.
Oh, okay. So 1,100, 500, 1,600 grams?
What?
So you're at 1,600 grams in there total?
100 plus 300 is 500 plus another 300 is 800 plus 500 is 1,300.
1,300 grams. Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Yes, I believe that is correct. So 1,300 grams were
2.2 pounds per
under 4 pounds.
kilogram.
That's all I care.
Yep.
Under 4 pounds. If you go over 4 pounds on international shipping, you have to start paying priority, and it hurts. So I try to keep our giveaways at under 4 pounds now. So yeah, we bought all of this with our own money and all the good stuff. YouTube, Joann's, no one else is associated with this. We did it all
on our own. Speaking of on our own, there are really crummy people out there who try to scam you. So when you enter and you see one of us reply to your comment saying, "Oh, you've won, just fill out this form and send me money to cover shipping," or something, don't fall for it.
We pay for the shipping. The only thing that you might be charged is duties, taxes, or fees if you're international, and we can't help that.
Yeah.
I mark everything as a gift, so it shouldn't trigger it, but I don't know what the customs people do.
They're customs people.
They are.
They're
The
literal government
likes
bureaucrats.
To get likes to get their monies.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make a comment on this video. We'll do the YouTube random comment picker. It'll start tonight, but it's awfully late. I don't know when this video is going live. Let's run it till the 11th, March 11th, because 1 week would be the 10th, and that's our podiversary live, and I don't want to try to deal with this, so we'll do this the next day. March 11th, we'll draw a winner for this. What should they comment? It has to be something appropriate.
Well, I can think of a lot of things that are out.
That's right. Oh, if you want to know, technically this color is varsity blue. It's not just blue, it's varsity blue. Yeah. Comment the word pound. Pound.
Like the currency of the great place of the United States. I would say great state, the great country, the United Kingdom, but I guess it's a great kingdom of the United Kingdom.
It is a kingdom.
There you are. That is united. I don't know.
Semi.
Yeah.
So, have you guys tried any of this? It's been out for a little bit. I know this has been making the rounds for quite a while, so I was really hoping our store would get it, and it just is not. First, our Michaels aren't getting the blossom cakes, and now we're not getting the shiny yarns. What are they doing to me? But anyway, yes, have you tried it? Have you seen it? What are your thoughts? Do you have any better impression of the Vista than we did? Yeah.
Yeah. So enjoy. Good luck. Yeah, you too could win a box of yarn that we picked up and said,
look, I have extra room in this box. I could even fit more in. Joann's. Joann. How they pack things here. Okay, I'm just venting now.
Thank you very much for joining us for another Pour Editions with Brian. We had a lot of fun. We hope you did as well. The family's on the mend. Have a great night.
Absolutely.
And don't forget the Podiversary. 1 week from today, it'll be Pour Decisions Live with Erin's inability to mute me, recut things out, or any of the above. So join me for the very last time you'll ever see me on camera.
I don't do that much trimming.